everybody, Keep7 Gaming here, back with another Magic the Gathering Arena video, and today we are playing a deck that I am calling Hand Hate You. This is a list that I actually got from watching Alias V's channel. I don't know if it was somebody she knew or maybe one of her patrons or somebody, but somebody submitted a deck list that she ended up playing, and it was this list. And basically, it's a Orzhov control, with the main win con being Ruined Halo, protecting you from Command the Dreadhorde. So you make them discard, you make them sacrifice a bunch of stuff, you play a Ruined Halo, you protect yourself from Command the Dreadhorde, you cast Command the Dreadhorde, and you just take everything out of their graveyard and your graveyard, everything that you've made them discard, everything that you've made them sacrifice, you just bring it all back out, you put it on your battlefield, and it doesn't do any damage to you because you're protected by Ruined Halo, and then you win. And that's it. So yeah, you just control the board with things like Shatter the Sky and Kaya's Wrath. You make them sacrifice things with Plague Crafter. You make them discard a bunch of stuff with Mind Rot. You make them discard with Burglar Rat. You make them sacrifice things with Liliana's Triumph. You get some life gain and some protection with Birth of Meletis. You make them mill and discard with Vicious Rumors. Liliana can, both graveyards are going to be pretty full, so her -3 will actually kill things. Her +1, obviously, if you have them to a point where they need to discard a bunch of stuff, they can lose the 3 life. And then we have two Lilianas, two Dreadhorde General Lilianas, just to make them sacrifice stuff, create zombies, stuff like that. She's just an alternate possible win con in and of herself because she's super powerful. But yeah, so we're playing this deck today in celebration of me hitting Diamond, finally. Diamond in TF4 in MTG Best of 1 ladder. I got there by playing mono green aggro. Getting through Platinum is not as hard as I thought it would be, but you still have to get through some decision trees and stuff. But more or less, it's just really arduous. It's time consuming. I guess it's not as hard as I thought it would be. Players aren't as good as I thought they were going to be in Platinum. I'm not even that good, and I made it to Diamond, so that just goes to show. But it's time consuming more than anything. It takes time. It can be a little exhausting, but it's not difficult. It's not like there are times where you get stuck at the, you're 50-50, but if you can find a deck that has an over 50% win rate, you'll get to Diamond. So yeah, this is just me celebrating being in Diamond. I'm just going to go into the play queue and piss some people off. So let's see how it goes. Our first opponent for the day is Nyarlathotep. Whatever. So we have a key piece of the puzzle here. If it's an aggro deck, we can get him with Kaya's Wrath. We're pretty well set up for a Kaya's Wrath. We can hold on to this Ruined Halo until the time is right. We have a Birth of Meletis to protect ourselves if we need it. A Liliana, Waker of the Dead. We'll take it. We'll take a Liliana. Okay. Orzhov, colors, coming in strong. Play Birth. We'll go get the planes that we need, so that Kaya's Wrath is all set up. Throw down a planes. We can Mind Rot them. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Discard 2, please. So he's looking at gaining life and creating griffins. I don't know if I have a way for them to get rid of an enchantment. They get rid of a Heliod, which makes me think they have another Heliod. Okay. So that's that. 1, 2. It might be worth it to play Ruined Halo and protect ourselves from Veto of the Duskthorn. Thorn of the Duskrose. Because I think that's their win con, is they just try to hit me with that. Okay. Sacrifices a creature. We can definitely discard a card. And I don't think we... Yeah, let's just do it all. We'll discard the Elder Spell because I don't know that they have that. Sacrifice that. And then whatever they play next, we can make them sacrifice. Oh no. We'll get rid of Kaya's Wrath, to be honest. If he ever gets activated. I guess we'll take a Burglar Rat. So Liliana's kind of awkward here. Nah. I think we let them play the Demonic Embrace out, and then we'll kill it. Well, now they get to choose what they sacrifice, so... we'll see. So it gets lifelink, and then are they going to put... They can't put the Demonic Embrace on it. Make him sacrifice one. Make him sacrifice another. Maybe should have held that, but I just want to get rid of all of them so they can't use... whatchamacallit. So Veto of the Dusk Rose looking fucking weird.
You think too much.
So we've put ourselves in an awkward position here, but this should do. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's do this math here. So that's 5, 6, 7, but we can gain 3 life with these guys. Let's just do it all, fuck it. Let's go with her. Let's go with her. And by her, I mean Rankle. I think we just hang on because we're low on life here. Alright, so I think we've gotten pretty good control in this game. Let's see what they have in their hand. Is it good enough? Dawn of Hope. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Wow! So we didn't protect ourselves, and boy, oh boy, that was close. I just went for it. I didn't even do the math. Holy shit. I was 2 damage away from killing myself. That was stupid, but sometimes you just gotta fucking wing it, man. Alright, the next unlucky opponent is Archaic. Really, we'd like to come up against Creature. Ugh. We'd like to come up against, like, a creature mirror. Or not a mirror, but, like, a creature opponent. Because the more creatures they sacrifice, the better for us. It's just more stuff we can bring back. And it's looking like we might have the opportunity to do something like that. What, you're going to discard land. That is not good for me. Okay, that's something that's not a huge threat for me yet. Discard 2. And Solar Blaze. What is this? Cranko. What is this? Okay, so that's not good for him, but he is drawing cards, which is good for him. Next, we will attack in the turn. Just make him sacrifice that, so we can't like mutate or adapt whatever that thing is, where it's like just make him not able to do that. So he's drawing a lot of cards, which is good for him. Seasons of Growth are really going to undo the damage that we've done. I'm going to get rid of my Birth here. Because fuck Birth. I only got 3 cards in the graveyard. Let's see what he's got. I have no idea what this kid's doing. I have no idea what this deck is. Really would have wished I could have saved those births.
I really don't care about your plans.
Because, like, fetching that extra planes would be dope for my Kaya's Wrath. But we're only at 4 cards in the graveyard, so we can kill the Burning Prophet. I'll block. I'll block you all day, motherfucker. We'll kill it. Damn, this is a battle. Because it's just him drawing cards and me making him discard. We've kept him low, but yeah, him being able to draw cards with Season of Growth is just pretty brutal. Attack all you want. This is fine. Come on, planes. So we can kill that. Or if we get a land... Ugh, that's not a land. So, I mean, I guess we just ruined Halo command and just, like, we just gotta dig for Command the Dreadhorde, right? Oh, we can't even play Ruined Halo. Oh, God, no. Although Shadow the Sky is great because they're not drawing cards off Shadow the Sky once we do it. But we just need that other white. Where are you, other white? Gotta do it. 3, 6. What are we at, 14?
I have the right to choose my own fate.
Incubation Druid can draw.
I'll be even more powerful next time.
Okay. So this Shatter... We... Oh, God, we still need that. We need a Plains. What are the odds I draw Plains? Fuck! Oh, seppuku. We needed Plains. So bad. Ah! Almeric. Hopefully I can get 2 Plains by the time I need to cast what I need to cast against this guy. Who doesn't love a Liliana? Too much Liliana. So something I should really think about too is like binning my top end cards so that I can get them back. Like if I need to discard any, maybe I should have kept that Liliana so I have a way to discard stuff. But excuse me, Jesus. What does this thing even do? Target opponent discards a card. I don't want to discard cards. I want to make you discard cards. Go ahead. Do it. Discard. What, you dropped off an island. Disinformation campaign. And I have to discard a card? I don't think Kaya's Wrath is gonna... Oh, maybe... see, that was an example of me having to fucking... Liliana Dreadhorde General. Why didn't I discard that? Well, if he makes me do it again, we'll discard her, but... Fucking shit. Although, I really don't think Kaya's Wrath is gonna be a huge deal. You gonna kill my rat?
You had a fraction of my power.
Each opponent? Okay. Yes, I want to discard you.
Think too much.
Alright. I guess I'll just chip away at this thing. It's not really going to do much. Probably should have just gone face, just like get the life total down, because like she can just kill my rat at any time, but That actually kind of helps us. Really could have used the fucking land, though. I'm pissed. They go 2 to the top. Ugh.
I really don't care about your plans.
Don't make me discard. That's brutal.
I have no interest in fighting.
Then sorcery. Nah. That sucks. Alright. Our next opponent is Casper Mattress. Anyway. This is... We can develop our mana, but this is just too much top end with these 2 Lilianas. We got the pieces. What do I want to get rid of? I mean, I guess she doesn't do much here. And I don't think... We're probably not going to be playing aggressive opponents. Probably going to be playing a lot of control, so maybe I should have binned the Shatter. I might be wrong. Mardu. Wow, turn 3? You needed that play a lot earlier. A lot earlier, dude. All the knights I kill next turn, I will be able to get back with Command the Dreadhorde. But I don't even know if we want to play it like that. We might, like... I don't know. We might want to just kill, like, because now that we have protection from Command the Dreadhorde, we want so much stuff discarded. I mean, this is an example of this deck getting the combo too early. Double strike? Okay. I think we just kind of play it out as if we don't have it, you know? Like, let them kind of attack. He gets double strike, so it's got to be soon. It's got to be soon. Nah, you got to do that pre-combat. Oh, lifelink. Is that what you're looking for? Okay. Okay, so that's enough pressure on the board. Or I think we can remove this stuff. Or maybe not. We can block Fireborn Knight next turn. With the wall. We can make him sacrifice something here with Rankle. Oh no, then we would have to sacrifice something. So maybe I should have just left that as a blocker. Okay, Scorching Dragonfire. So, okay. It exiles, so that sucks. We can't get Rankle back. We have to Shatter next turn. And then we just get his board back. Is our game plan, I suppose. This is awkward. It happened too fast. We needed our Command the Dreadhorde to be huge. And I mean, this is a lot, but is it enough? Because if he has like a bunch of 1/1s and stuff, we're only at 9 health. Maybe I played the beginning too slow. Maybe I should have just fucking went for it, but we'll see. Double strike means he does damage first. We lose the Venerable Knight, but we can... Let's see. We can kill this Fireborn Knight with Liliana next turn. Ugh, we need stuff in the graveyard. What even is this? Flying? We can kill that.
Run now, and I might spare your life. Get out of my way.
Lifelink would be dope. We'll see, we'll see. Man. Another Command the Dreadhorde is something we need. Oh, Order of Midnight. No. Okay. I don't think Vicious Rumors does a lot for us here. Has to be one of these two.
We're doing things my way.
I think we're gonna have to play defensive here. We'll leave it. So he wants it dead. We'll see what our next draw is.
I require servants. Your corpse will volunteer. Good help is easy to find in war.
Fuck it.
You think too much. Your boldness.
Okay. Now this is interesting. So I think what we do here is we take out one of the flyers. We play the burglar rat. We minus.
You can scream if it hurts too much. Putrid, but effective.
We attack with all because we want this to die. We can draw a card. Okay, so that's a very bad card. Okay. I think we had it. I think we just minus with this. They sacrifice 2, we sacrifice 2, we strike, then win. I don't know what their last card was, but I think that was how we win. Whew, man, that was a game. That's a weird deck. That's a weird Knights deck. I've never seen that Knights deck before. I've never seen that like fire dude double strike thing played. So that was interesting, for sure. All right, so after those 3 quick games, it's a fun deck. It's definitely probably very frustrating for your opponent to play against because they just have to sacrifice a lot. I didn't really get the perfect game. I was able to get the Ruined Halo down in that last game against the Knights. It's just weird because like that was almost where the combo went off too fast, but I also couldn't wait too much longer because they were being so aggressive. And those Knights, out of nowhere, the double strike with, the 2 damage double strike, 4 damage, it just comes out of nowhere. I mean, if I didn't play that the way I played it, I think I would have been dead. And that, like, I wish I could have shown a game where it's long and drawn out, then you Ruined Halo, then you command the Dread Horde. But it's just, this deck does get kind of boring to play because it's just kind of like making your opponent sacrifice. Like, it's just empty board, empty board, empty board, empty board, and then you command the Dread Horde and you win. And that's really cool when it happens, but it's tough to pull off. You come up, in some of the footage that I'm not, going to include in, Gem Razor hits the Ruined Halo or, something like that, and you get kind of stuck. So it's very situationally, it'll work very well. Like if you can get the game to go on for a long period of time, you can wrath the board a bunch of times. You're in a creature-based matchup or something like that, or they're actually creatures or planeswalkers to get from their graveyard, and then you Ruined Halo, and then you command the Dread Horde. Awesome. But in the situation where it's just kind of like in that night situation or something, like if you have to make it happen too soon, it doesn't really work out super well. Or if you never draw your combo pieces like Ruined Halo or Command the Dreadhorde, it just feels bad because this deck is just weak without that kind of stuff going off. Or you have that first game like where I had to I just played the Command the Dreadhorde and I just said fuck it and I just took all the damage. I went down to 2 life, but it was enough. There they scooped, or maybe we just won. I can't remember. Either way, it's very fun, very high risk, high reward. Something I think it could benefit from, in the situations where you're not drawing what you need, Grim Tutor is going to be a great card. You just throw a couple Grim Tutors in here, maybe cut like the Mind Rot or something like that. But more often than not, I find that I have less cards than my opponent. Maybe I was just making some misplays here and there, but really, like, Liliana Waker of the Dead is only good if you have more cards than your opponent. And there aren't a lot of ways to draw cards here other than, like, Rankle. So, like, if you really want this to work out, like, you really want to have more cards than your opponent. And I don't know. In white and in black, I don't know of ways to make that happen. Like, a Revitalize isn't going to be good enough, and, it just doesn't have any synergy with this deck and stuff like that. But I feel like Grim Tutor is a good call. Just, if you have one of the combo pieces and a Grim Tutor in your starting hand, at the very least, you can get the other combo piece with Grim Tutor. You lose 3 life, but you assemble the combo that you need, and, Command the Dreadhorde is going to be such... Like, if you fetch Ruined Halo with Grim Tutor, lose the 3 life, but, like, later on, when you Command the Dreadhorde, I mean, it's just game ending. So it's like, losing life is not a huge deal with this deck, because Command the Dreadhorde, like, you could be at 2 life, like I was at in that one game, Command the Dreadhorde, and just have an explosive round or whatever, and you go from there. So it's fun, and it does, like, the combo is great, but it kind of gets a little, at a certain point you're just like, you put both you and your opponent into top deck mode, and, like, at that point just play aggro. Like, that's how aggro plays, so just play an aggro deck if you want a top deck. Either that or tweak this to find a way to get cards into your hand. Maybe you have to splash blue and you can play Esper, and maybe you can, like, figure this out. But I don't know. Maybe that's something I can figure out later. But until then, just gonna play this the way it is and have a little bit of fun with it. I played it on ladder. I think I was like, here, let's check. Hate your hand. I'm at 8 matches. So I'm 8-8. So I played 16 matches in ladder, and I won 8 and I lost 8. So I'm at a 50%. So, like, and that was in platinum because I got into diamond. I'm just gonna keep telling you all how I got into diamond. Did you know I'm in diamond? I'm in diamond. But yeah, it's yeah. So 50% in platinum is not that bad, but, like, obviously you need above 50% win rate to get out of platinum. So if you want to get stuck in platinum, this is a great deck for you. But if you want to join us, gods in diamond, I'm kidding. Yeah, I wouldn't play this on ladder if you want to climb. If you want to just, like, if you get to a new rank and you just kind of want to have fun with a new deck, absolutely play this. But if you're trying to climb, I would try something else until you really kind of perfect playing with this. Because you could probably, if I got a 50% win rate with this after 16 games, that means if you can really learn the matchups well enough and what you need to play, when you need to play it, you could probably get above 50%. Once you, like, learn it well enough, or if you make a few tweaks for, meta purposes, I think you could probably climb with this. So you could give it a shot, but as it is, I would say have fun with it, play it on ladder, get the 50% win rate, or do better if you're better than me, which you probably are, and have a little fun, because it's fun. So yeah, talk to you later.